Here's your WTF Action News for Friday, June 6. Two 16-year-old girls from Ludington sustained injuries after they were involved in an off-road vehicle crash in Mason County Wednesday evening. The critically injured girl was operating the Honda four-wheeler when it left the trail and rolled over, pinning her underneath. She was taken to the DePuties Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids, where she remains in critical condition. Michigan State Police in Lake County are on the lookout for a man who hasn't been seen since last Sunday. 67-year-old Jack Peterson left his car, phone, and personal belongings at home. Peterson, who is 6'6" and weighs 200 pounds, has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Police are asking people in the area to check their outbuildings as the search continues. Health officials say there's been a sharp rise in health emergencies linked to recreational nitrous oxide use. Calls to the Poison Control Center regarding nitrous oxide, along with medical responses and emergency room visits, have risen since 2019. Nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas, can be purchased online and is often marketed to young people who may not be aware of the long-term risk associated with chronic recreational misuse. ALCONA County deputies responded to fewer complaints last week, but increased the number of traffic stops and handed out more citations. The department had a total of 50 complaints, including calls for domestic violence, a suicidal person, burglary, and threats. There were also 3 calls for trespassing, 1 each for a fire, neighbor trouble, a civil dispute, and gunshots fired. Deputies initiated 47 traffic stops and issued 23 citations. They were also on the scene of 6 auto crashes. No arrests were made last week. There will be a children's craft activity and story time at the library this morning at 10:30. You can learn a sustainable and creative way to transform clothing repairs into works of art at the Visible Mending class with Olivia Miller of Continuous Clothing. The class begins at 3 p.m. at the library, and registration is required by calling 724-6796.
Stand by. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cue music.
On this day in 1965, the Rolling Stones released the single I Can't Get No Satisfaction in the U.S. It was released a year later in the UK, but was only played on pirate radio stations because its lyrics were considered too sexually suggestive. Peter Alban was born on this day in 1944. Peter was the bassist for Big Brother and the Holding Company, who had the 1971 US #1 single, Me and Bobby McGee. Today's 97.9 WTF weather will be partly sunny with a high near 70. Winds from the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with a low around 50. Sunny skies on Saturday with a high near 67. Some clouds move in Sunday with a high near 66. WTF Action News is a public service of your local community radio station, WXTF-LP Harrisville.
Right here in ALCONA County, Michigan.